You don't have days, you have hours. Because on June 25th, the new moon arrives cloaked in blackout energy, and it's not here to guide you, it's here to overwrite you. This new moon doesn't comfort, it interrupts. A full blackout that scans your field for anything outdated and deletes it quietly, without negotiation. You'll notice it in the way conversations feel hollow, realities glitching in small ways, déjà vu, drained conversations, dreams that read like headlines from another life. These aren't glitches, they're notifications. The new moon is pushing an upgrade, and your current self has only hours to decide what stays and what ends. Because once this lunar system goes live, your future won't run on the old version of you. This new moon on June 25th, 2025 is no ordinary lunar event. It opens a sacred portal, one that exists only when the heavens align in complete silence and cosmic clarity. This moment marks a powerful rebirth, not just for the skies, but for your soul. It's the kind of energetic threshold that only appears when destiny is ready to shift. You are standing at the edge of a new path where old cycles dissolve and divine timing takes the lead. This energy will touch every part of you. Emotionally, it may stir feelings you've kept buried, longings, wounds, dreams you once silenced. Physically, you may feel lighter or heavier, like your body is recalibrating to carry a new frequency. Spiritually, you will feel a pull, a sacred nudge to remember who you truly are beyond the noise of the world. This is a moment of remembrance, of realignment, of returning to your truth. And if you allow it, this new moon could become the spark that transforms everything you thought was unchangeable. If you feel the energy of this new moon, type "I'm ready" in the comments, like this video, subscribe, and join our spiritual family. The new moon is not merely the darkening of the sky, it is the sacred pause between the inhale and the exhale of the universe. It is the moment the cosmos holds its breath, and in that stillness, you are given the chance to plant a new seed in the soil of your soul. This moon is wrapped in the mystical essence of beginnings, but more than that, it is charged with numerological power and divine intention. June, the 6th month, vibrates with the energy of harmony, healing, and heart-centered growth. 6 is the number of sacred balance between giving and receiving, between the spiritual and the physical, between who you were and who you are becoming. And the 25th carries the vibration of introspection and inner strength. When you reduce 2 plus 5, you arrive at 7, the number of spiritual awakening, of soul searching, of divine connection beyond the veil. Together, they form a sequence of realignment, where your higher self gently takes your hand and says, "It's time now." Astrologically, this new moon is wrapped in a celestial dance that opens hidden corridors within your consciousness. You may not see the moon in the sky, it is invisible, shrouded in darkness, but that is what makes it powerful. It is the blank canvas, the sacred void, the holy silence before creation. During this phase, the sun and moon come together in perfect union, symbolizing the alignment of your inner masculine and feminine energies, your drive and your intuition, your action and your surrender. And this union is happening in a season of soul-deep transformation. This is not the kind of change that comes with loud thunder or bright flashes of lightning. No, this is the change that moves in stillness. It speaks in whispers. It shifts the tectonic plates of your being so that the old, cracked foundations can fall away without force and something more aligned can rise. Imagine your life as a garden. The new moon is the moment you kneel down, fingertips in the earth, and press the seed of your intention into the darkness. You cannot see it growing yet, but you trust. You water it with belief, and in time it breaks through the surface as a reflection of your inner work. That is the magic of this moment. You may feel a call to release things that no longer belong, habits that dim your light, beliefs that shrink your spirit, or even relationships that have outlived their sacred contract. Don't resist this urge. This is your soul making space. It knows that in order for you to expand, you must first let go of what is too small for who you are becoming. The cosmic timing of this new moon is not accidental. It arrives at a threshold, midway through the year, like a divine checkpoint, asking you, are you still on the path of your truth, or have you wandered too far from your inner compass? It's a gentle nudge back home. The universe is not punishing or pushing, it is inviting. The energies are aligned in such a way that clarity can arrive like a breeze through an open window. You may experience sudden insights, vivid dreams, or synchronicities that feel too aligned to ignore. Pay attention. These are messages written in the language of spirit. This is the moment to realign, to recommit, to rediscover what matters most. Let this new moon be your mirror, a silent silver glass reflecting who you are beneath the noise, the masks, the fear. Because the truth is, your soul has been waiting for this moment. And the cosmos, it's ready too. With the moon absent from the sky, the night feels deeper, more ancient. It holds a kind of sacred silence that wraps around you like a velvet cloak, whispering truths too subtle for daylight. The darkness is not empty. It is full, ripe, and waiting. You can feel it, can't you? That quiet pulse within and all around you. The sensation that something is about to emerge, not from outside, but from the very center of your being. You are not here by chance. You are standing at the threshold of a moment designed for you, written in the stars long before you opened your eyes to this world. Allow this stillness to surround you like a circle of soft light. Let your awareness soften. Let your thoughts loosen their grip like leaves floating gently on a stream. There is no need to try, no need to control. You are safe here. You are supported by something vast, something wise, something that knows your soul more intimately than your own mind does. Now, in this gentle silence, listen, not with your ears, but with the ancient part of you that remembers. This moonless night holds a question, one only you can answer. What are you ready to release, not in fear, not in haste, but with love? What weight have you carried for too long? What belief have you whispered to yourself in the quiet that no longer serves the person you are becoming? Feel it rise now, a shape, a word, a memory. Let it come. You are not here to fight it, you are here to free it. As it comes into view, don't resist. Witness it with compassion. This is part of your story, but it no longer defines you. Thank it for the role it played, and now, gently, allow it to dissolve, not as an act of forgetting, but as an act of transformation. Just as the stars fade with the dawn, let this piece of you return to the ether. In this space, something new begins to stir. The void is not an ending, it is the sacred womb of beginnings. Into that fertile darkness, place a new intention, a word, a vision, a knowing. What do you wish to grow? Not just on paper or in thought, but deep within the core of your being. What truth are you ready to embody? What future are you brave enough to claim? Speak it in your mind, clearly, lovingly, as if you are planting it in the soil of your spirit. Feel the energy of that intention, the hope it carries, the strength behind it, the joy it promises. Wrap it in golden light, let it settle, let it take root, and know that the universe heard you. Now, silently within, or gently aloud, if it feels right, begin to affirm, I am aligned with the wisdom of this new moon. Let each word echo within you. These are not just affirmations, they are activations, keys turning in the locks of your DNA. Every syllable vibrates with your becoming. The moon may be hidden, but your light is not. It is rising, quietly but surely, and every breath you take from this moment forward is part of that rise. You may begin to feel a warmth in your chest, a peace settling in your heart, or a soft knowing in your spirit. This is the energy of alignment. This is the whisper of your soul remembering why it came here. The moon does not shine tonight, and still the sky is full. So too are you, brimming with quiet power, unseen potential, and the courage to begin again. That quiet glow within you is not fading, it is expanding like gentle ripples across still water. The energy of your intention moves through layers unseen, touching parts of your life you have yet to meet. The new moon does not demand brilliance, it honors the hidden, the quiet, the sacred stillness that comes before every great emergence. And you, right now, are wrapped inside that cosmic cocoon. Now, allow yourself to be fully present in this moment, with nothing to fix, nothing to chase. You are not late, you are not behind, you are exactly where you are meant to be. The universe does not measure you by achievements or status, it listens to the frequency of your heart. And tonight, your heart is speaking with clarity. Feel that. Feel the depth of your presence in this moment. Feel how the space around you feels charged, almost luminous, even in the dark. That is the magic of alignment. That is the whisper of grace. Bring your awareness to the energy around your body, not the surface of your skin, but the space just beyond it. That subtle field, that sacred glow. This is your energy body, your auric field, your soul's expression beyond the physical. See it now in your mind's eye, like a soft, radiant light surrounding you. What color does it hold tonight? What vibration pulses through it? As you continue to sit in this quiet awareness, speak these next affirmations gently, letting them fill that field with strength and softness. I am held in divine timing. Let these words sink deep, not as concepts, but as truth. You are not separate from the moon, from the stars, from the great turning of time. You are a living thread in the great tapestry of creation, and your presence matters more than you've been told. This moon doesn't require perfection, it invites authenticity. It doesn't want who you pretend to be. It wants who you truly are beneath the noise, beneath the masks, beneath the fear. If it feels right, bring your hand to your heart and hold it there, not to comfort, not to calm, but to connect. Feel your heartbeat as it answers back. That rhythm is older than your name, older than your memories. That rhythm belongs to something eternal within you. Listen, it knows. Now, in this space of deep connection, allow your mind to drift just slightly forward in time. See yourself stepping into the coming days with a sense of quiet power. You move with clarity, grace, and deep inner trust. You speak from truth, not fear. You choose peace over urgency. You radiate something unshakable, not because life is perfect, but because you have remembered who you are. See the people around you responding to this shift, not because you've told them anything, but because energy speaks louder than words. You draw in what matches your frequency. Now, doors open, insights arrive. You're no longer trying to force the current, you're letting it carry you exactly where you're meant to be. That's what happens when you align with the moon, not just with your eyes, but with your spirit. Let this be your anchor in the days to come, this feeling, this knowing. Any time you begin to doubt, return here. The moon may be dark tonight, but it is not gone. It is preparing to shine again. So are you. You are not starting from scratch. You are beginning from wisdom. You are not becoming someone new. You are returning to the sacred truth that was always within you. And now, as you begin to rise from this space, carry these words with you like sacred seeds. I am the silence between the stars. Everything you need is already within you. The moon knew, the universe knew, and now so do you. Under the silent gaze of this new moon, something ancient begins to stir, not in the heavens, but in you. It doesn't rush in with fireworks or fanfare. It rises like a forgotten memory resurfacing through the stillness. At first, it feels like a quiet knowing, a soft vibration humming through the layers of your being. But as you sit with it, it grows louder, not in volume, but in truth. This is not a fleeting thought. This is a revelation, a moment when all the noise fades and the voice within speaks so clearly you wonder how you ever missed it. You were never lost, not once. Every detour, every delay, every heartbreak, and every breakthrough was part of a greater design. Nothing has been wasted, no wound, no silence, no ending. Everything you have moved through, the pain you hid, the strength you forgot, the dreams you buried, was never meant to destroy you. It was refining you, reshaping you, preparing you. Because the truth is, your soul chose this path with wisdom beyond understanding, not to suffer, but to remember. And now the remembrance begins. This new moon, with all its darkness, does not leave you in shadow. It reveals what the light often conceals. It shows you that the power was never in the circumstances, it was in your response. It was in your willingness to keep going when nothing made sense, in your quiet courage to hope when everything felt hollow, in your gentle ability to begin again, even with a tired heart. That is your magic. That is your revelation. The turning point is not out there. It is not waiting in the hands of fate or some distant miracle. It is happening now, within you. Because you're not here just to witness the cosmic rhythm, you are part of it. You're not separate from the moon and the stars. You were carved from the same matter. Your breath is stardust. Your heartbeat is divine timing. When you realize that, truly realize it, something clicks into place that can never be undone. You begin to see yourself not as someone trying to reach the divine, but as someone who is divine, remembering their place in the great story. You are not incomplete. You are not broken. The ache you carry is not proof of failure. It is proof that your spirit is still alive, still reaching for something real. That ache is sacred. It means you still believe in more. And that belief, that quiet flicker of faith, even in your darkest hour, that is what transforms the entire timeline of your life. From this point on, you are no longer moving blindly. You are moving with clarity, with purpose. You begin to feel the sacred geometry of your life fall into perfect order, even if the pieces haven't physically moved yet. You begin to understand that manifestation is not just about speaking affirmations. It's about aligning your entire vibration, your thoughts, your energy, your choices with the truth of who you really are. Not the wounded version, not the shrinking version, the version that was written in light before you were born. You are not here to simply survive. You are here to create, to build, to heal, to awaken. You are here to become the very embodiment of your higher self, not someday, not when conditions are perfect, but now, in this very breath. That is what this moon is offering. Not answers, but activation. Not a promise of ease, but a doorway into your next level of becoming. And it will only open if you step toward it. That is the choice. That is the revelation. You are not waiting on a sign. You are the sign. You are not waiting for the right time. You are the right time. You don't need more proof. You need more presence. The moment you claim this, the energy around you shifts. People feel it. Opportunities align. Synchronicities increase, not because the world suddenly favors you, but because you finally favor yourself. You stop doubting, you stop hiding, and you begin to live from the center of your being. This moon marks a spiritual contract being rewritten. You're no longer bound by old patterns, karmic loops, or inherited fear. You're no longer playing the role of the person you were taught to be. You're stepping into the raw, radiant truth of your essence. It's fierce, it's soft, it's powerful beyond measure, and it changes everything. You may feel emotions rise as this realization anchors deeper. That is your soul responding. That is your inner world shifting to meet the frequency of your truth. Let it come. Let it rise, because this is what awakening feels like. Not some distant vision, but this very moment right here as you allow yourself to see with new eyes. And in this sacred seeing, you no longer chase the future in desperation. You walk toward it in certainty. You don't beg the universe to choose you. You realize it already has. The fact that you are breathing, listening, feeling, awakening, that is the evidence. The divine does not scream. It whispers. It speaks through intuition, through symbols, through the rhythm of your heart. And right now, it is saying, you are ready. Ready to love without fear. The world may not look different when you open your eyes, but you will. And because of that, everything will change. You will begin to walk with new certainty, speak with new depth, and move with new clarity. And those around you will feel it, not because you've become someone else, but because you've finally become yourself. The new moon does not need to shine to be powerful, and neither do you. You don't need to prove your worth, force your timing, or wait for perfection. The only thing required now is willingness. Willingness to trust the darkness. Willingness to honor the silence. Willingness to let go of what was never truly yours so you can receive what has always been meant for you. And so, in this sacred space, as the energies settle and your soul integrates all that has been revealed, know this: you are standing on holy ground, not because of the moon above, but because of the light within. This moment is more than a pause. It is a promise. You are not who you were. You never will be again. And that is the gift. What begins now is not just a shift in your mindset. It's a rebirth of your very vibration. Your energy is no longer anchored in fear, waiting for validation, or seeking shelter in the shadows of your past. It is lifting, expanding, reaching upward, like a flame that remembers its source. And though the outside world may appear unchanged, the inner landscape has already begun to transform. That's the secret. The universe never shouts, but always reveals. To those willing to truly look inward, everything changes the moment you do. This new moon does not ask you to become something unnatural. It doesn't demand performance or perfection. It only asks that you return. Return to the core of your being. Return to the truth you felt as a child, before the world taught you to doubt it. Return to the soft power within you, the quiet, unwavering voice that always knew what mattered. You don't need to search endlessly for answers when your soul has been whispering them all along. This is the turning point where the story shifts, not because a savior arrived, but because you finally remembered that you are your own rescue. That is the deepest revelation of all. You've spent lifetimes forgetting your light, dimming it to fit into places you were never meant to stay. But now you're reclaiming it. Not arrogantly, not desperately, but gracefully, as someone who finally understands that true power doesn't need to shout. It simply exists, unwavering, like the tide, like the moon, like the divine. And from this new space, you begin to notice things you once missed. The beauty in small moments. The presence in silence, the clarity that lives in your intuition. You stop racing toward the future and begin to meet each moment like it's sacred, because it is. Even the quiet mornings, even the hard conversations, even the tears that come without warning. You have not missed your chance. No matter how much time has passed, no matter how far you feel you've wandered, the path has always been waiting for you to return. And now that you are back, everything begins to align. not because fate has changed, but because you finally stepped into the vibration that allows it to unfold. You are no longer the seeker. You are the space where truth arrives. You are no longer the outsider. You are the center of your own sacred orbit. And that's what this new moon reminds us. It's never too late to begin again. It's never too late to choose love over fear, peace over chaos, truth over illusion. This is your moment. And the universe, quiet and infinite, is listening. Not judging, not testing, just listening, ready to respond to the clarity in your heart. So when you move forward from here, do it slowly, do it deliberately. Carry the energy of this night like a sacred torch. Let every decision, every step, every word be rooted in the truth that has risen within you tonight. You are not just watching the stars, you are walking among them. You are not separate from the moon, you are a reflection of its sacred cycles. And this moment, this breath, this beginning, it is yours, entirely yours. If you felt something stir within you tonight, if even a single word in this journey echoed in your heart, then know that you were meant to hear this message. You didn't arrive here by chance. The timing, the energy, the space, it was all aligned to find you at exactly the right moment. And now that you've opened this portal within yourself, don't let it close without leaving something behind. Speak your truth. Anchor your energy. Let the universe know that you are ready to rise. So take a moment now, in the comments, write what this new moon awakened in you. Whether it's a single word, a feeling, a shift, or a full intention, declare it. Seal this moment with your voice. Let this space become a sacred circle where we hold one another's energy and growth. Your words matter. Your presence here matters. And by sharing your light, you give others permission to shine as well. If this experience moved you, please like this video. It helps carry this sacred message to others who are seeking guidance, healing, or simply a moment of peace. Subscribe to the channel and become part of our growing spiritual family. This is more than a channel. It is a sanctuary for souls who are waking up, just like you. Together, we remember. Together, we rise. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. You never know whose life could change just by receiving a message at the right time. That is the power of divine alignment. It connects souls in ways we can't always see, but always feel. And when we pass that light forward, it comes back to us multiplied. This new moon is not just a moment. It is a mirror. It shows you who you are and who you're becoming. So walk forward from here with grace, with courage, with trust. You have remembered your light tonight. Don't dim it again. Nurture it. Feed it. Speak to it like the sacred fire it is. The world needs more awakened hearts. Yours is one of them. You are not alone. You never were. We are walking this path together, soul by soul, breath by breath, guided by something far greater than we can see but always feel. And as the energy of this moon continues to unfold in the coming days, let it be your reminder. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are in perfect timing, you are in divine alignment, and your transformation has already begun.